Hey there, folks. It's your friend Dave Ramsey, and let me tell you something. I've seen more families torn apart by money problems than a Thanksgiving turkey at a football party. But it doesn't have to be this way. You see, getting rid of debt and building wealth isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about working together as a team. It's about sitting down with your family, looking those money problems dead in the eye and saying, "Not today, debt." Over the next few chapters, we're going to walk through a step-by-step guide on how your family can crush debt together. We're talking about practical advice, proven strategies, and a whole lot of encouragement to keep you going. So, buckle up, grab your spouse and your kids, and let's get started on this journey to financial peace. Are you ready to win with money? Let's dive in. Listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You can't climb out of debt rowing a boat with just one oar. It takes a team, folks. When it comes to finances, your family is the most important team you'll ever be a part of. Think about it. You share meals, you share a home, you share your lives. Why wouldn't you share your financial goals and dreams? When everyone is on the same page, pulling in the same direction, you'd be amazed at what you can accomplish. Remember those wagon trains heading out west? They knew they couldn't make it alone. They had to work together, support each other, and face those challenges as one unit. That's the same spirit we need to bring to our finances. So, gather your family around the table and make a pact. You're in this together. Because let me tell you, the bond you build while conquering debt is stronger than any credit score. Now, I'm not saying it's always going to be easy. There will be tough conversations, disagreements, and maybe even a few tears along the way. But that's okay. The important thing is to keep those lines of communication open. Talk to your spouse about your financial goals, your fears, and your dreams. Get your kids involved too. Teach them about money, budgeting, and the importance of saving. You might be surprised at how much they understand. Remember, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about talking, it's about listening. Really listen to what your family members have to say. Understand their perspectives, their concerns, and their ideas. When you create a safe space for open and honest communication, you build trust. And trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, especially when it comes to money. Look, debt thrives in secrecy and shame. It loves to whisper lies in your ear, telling you to keep your financial struggles hidden from the world. But you know what? We're not going to let it win. When you present a united front as a family, you take away debt's power. You show it that you're not afraid to face your challenges head on, and that you're committed to overcoming them together. Remember, you're not alone in this fight. Millions of families are facing the same struggles. But by standing together, supporting each other, and refusing to give up, you can break free from the chains of debt and build a brighter future for your family. So lock arms, stand tall, and let's show debt who's boss. Because when a family is united in purpose, there's no obstacle they can't overcome. All right, folks, let's talk about the B-word budget. Yes, I know it might not be the most exciting topic, but stick with me here. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dave, the word budget sounds about as appealing as a root canal. But hear me out. But trust me on this one, a budget is not your enemy. In fact, it can be your best friend when it comes to managing your finances. Think of a budget like a GPS for your money. It guides you, shows you the way, and helps you avoid getting lost financially. It helps you track where your money is going, make conscious decisions about your spending, and reach your financial destination faster. It's all about being intentional with your money. And let me tell you, that destination is a whole lot more enjoyable without a mountain of debt holding you back. Imagine the freedom. Creating a family budget doesn't have to be complicated. It can actually be a fun and rewarding process. Start by gathering all your financial information, your income, your bills, your expenses. Get everything out in the open. Then, sit down together as a family and decide where you want your money to go. Make it a collaborative effort. Remember, this is a team effort. Everyone's input is valuable. Everyone should have a voice and feel like they're a part of the process. This ensures buy-in and commitment from all family members. Because when you create a budget that works for your entire family, you're setting yourselves up for success. It's a win-win situation. Now, here's where things get interesting. This is where the real magic happens. When you're crafting your family budget, it's crucial to distinguish between your needs and your wants. This is a key step. This is where those open and honest conversations we talked about earlier come into play. Transparency is essential. Needs are the essentials. Housing, food, utilities, transportation, and clothing. These are the basics you can't live without. These are the non-negotiables, the things you absolutely need to survive and function in society. They come first. Wants, on the other hand, are the extras, that fancy coffee every morning, those designer shoes you've had your eye on, or that expensive vacation you're dreaming of. These are the nice-to-haves. Now, I'm not saying you can't have any fun while you're paying off debt. Fun is important too, but you have to be smart about it. Balance is key. Prioritize your needs first, and then see what wiggle room you have for wants. It's all about making informed choices. Remember, every dollar you redirect from a want to a need is a dollar closer to financial freedom. Every little bit counts. Okay, folks, now it's time to get practical. Let's talk about implementation. How do you actually stick to your budget once you've created it? This is where discipline comes in. Well, let me introduce you to my old friend, the envelope system. It's a tried and true method. It's a classic for a reason. It works. It's simple, yet effective. Here's how it works. At the beginning of each month, you withdraw cash for different budget categories like groceries, entertainment, or clothing. You allocate your funds. You put that cash in separate envelopes labeled with each category. It's a visual and tangible way to manage your money. Once an envelope is empty, that's it. No more spending in that category until the next month. You've spent your allotted amount for that category until the next month. It helps you stay within your limits. Now I know what you're thinking. Dave, this sounds like something my grandma used to do, and you're probably right. But there's wisdom in old practices. But don't knock it till you try it. You might be surprised at how effective it can be. There's something about physically handing over cash that makes you think twice about your purchases. It adds a layer of accountability. Plus, it's a great way to get the whole family involved. Everyone can see and understand where the money is going. Give each member their own envelope for things like allowance or personal spending. It empowers them to manage their own money. It teaches them valuable money management skills and helps them understand the importance of sticking to a budget. These are lessons that will last a lifetime. All right, folks, we're tackling debt as a family, and that means setting some goals together. This is not just a one-person job, it's a team effort. We ain't talking about wishing on a star here. We're talking about real, actionable steps. We want clear, specific, and exciting goals that'll light a fire under your whole family. Goals that everyone can rally around. First things first, gather everyone around the table. Make it a family event. Yep, even the little ones. They need to feel included and understand the importance of this process. This ain't just about dollars and cents. It's about teaching your kids about responsibility and teamwork. These are life skills that will serve them well. This is a family affair and everyone needs to be on board. Now let's talk dreams. What do you all want to achieve together? What are your big, hairy, audacious goals? A new home, a debt-free college fund, or maybe even a dream vacation? A family vacation to Disney World? Write them down. Don't be shy. The more specific, the better. Remember, if you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. So aim high and be clear about what you want. But here's the kicker. Those dreams got to be grounded in reality. They need to be achievable. We're not talking about winning the lottery. That's not a plan. We're talking about setting realistic goals that you can achieve with hard work, discipline, and a whole lot of gazelle intensity. It's about making a plan and sticking to it. Okay, so we've got our big dreams up on the board. Now let's break them down. Now let's break those down into bite-sized pieces. Smaller steps make big goals more manageable. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your financial freedom be. And we're not going to get out of debt overnight. Patience and persistence are key. Start by setting smaller, achievable goals that lead to the big ones. Want that new home? How about saving for a down payment in the next 2 years? Dreaming of Disney? Let's aim for a weekend camping trip in 6 months. These smaller goals will keep you motivated. Small victories build momentum, folks. Celebrate each one. Next, assign each goal a time frame. This is crucial. Deadlines create urgency. Without a deadline, it's too easy to push things off. Remember, we're not procrastinators. We're debt-crushing warriors. Give yourself a challenging but realistic deadline and stick to it, and write it down next to the goal. Make it visible and tangible. Now here's the most important part. Write down the specific steps you need to take to achieve each goal. Break it down into actionable items. This is where the rubber meets the road, folks. This is where planning turns into action. We're not just talking about saving money. We're talking about making sacrifices. We're talking about cutting expenses, picking up extra work, and getting creative. Every little bit helps. All right, we've got our goals, timelines, and action plan. Now it's time to execute. Now it's time to hold each other accountable. This is a team effort. This is a team effort, remember? Schedule regular family meetings, maybe once a week, to review your progress, celebrate wins, and stay on track, and make adjustments if needed. Remember, life throws curveballs, and that's okay. Flexibility is key. The key is to adapt and keep moving forward. Don't let setbacks derail you. Post those goals somewhere visible. The refrigerator, the bathroom mirror, anywhere you'll see them daily. Even the family dog if you have to. The more you see them, the more they'll stay top of mind. The more you see them, the more motivated you'll be to stay on track. Visibility is a constant reminder. The more motivated you'll be to stay on track. Consistency is key. And finally, don't forget to celebrate your successes. Every milestone is worth acknowledging. Did you pay off a credit card? That's a big deal. Have you stuck to your budget for 3 months straight? That's worth celebrating. Take the family out for a pizza night or a movie. These rewards keep everyone engaged. Rewarding yourselves along the way helps keep everyone motivated and excited about the journey. It's a long road, but together you can achieve anything. All right, folks, let's talk about tracking expenses. I know it sounds about as fun as a root canal. But trust me on this one, it's absolutely critical if you want to win with money as a family. You see, when you track your expenses, you shine a bright light on where your money is actually going. It's kind of like those weight loss shows where they lay out everything you eat in a week. Eye-opening, right? You might think you know where your money goes, but I can almost guarantee you'll find some surprises when you start tracking. That daily latte habit, those impulse buys at the grocery store. They add up, folks. Tracking your expenses gives you a clear picture of your spending habits, and that knowledge is power. It allows you to make informed decisions about where to cut back and how to free up more money to throw at that debt snowball. Remember, you can't fix what you don't track. Now, when it comes to tracking expenses, there are a million different ways to skin this cat. You can go old school with a pen and paper, create a spreadsheet, or use one of the many budgeting apps available. The key is to find a system that works for you and your family. If you're tech savvy, a budgeting app might be the way to go. They can automatically track your transactions and give you real-time updates on your spending. But if you're more comfortable with pen and paper, that's perfectly fine too. The important thing is to be consistent. Make it a habit to track every single dollar that goes out the door. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about making progress. So find a system that you can stick with and watch those dollars behave themselves. Now, this journey to debt freedom is a team effort, right? So get everyone in the family involved in tracking expenses. Have a family meeting and assign roles. Maybe one person is in charge of collecting receipts while another person enters the data into your chosen tracking system. You can even make it fun for the kids by letting them decorate a spending tracker or giving them small rewards for helping out. The point is, the more involved everyone is, the more invested they'll be in the process. And when everyone is working together towards the same goal, that's when the magic really happens. So ditch the shame, ditch the guilt, and let's get tracking. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you know about your spending habits, the better equipped you'll be to kick debt to the curb and take control of your financial future. Listen up, folks, because this next point is crucial. Celebrating your milestones and successes is not an option. It's a requirement. It's a vital part of the journey that keeps you motivated and focused. You're working hard to pay off debt, and that's something to be proud of. Every step you take towards financial freedom is a victory worth celebrating. Too often we get caught up in the grind and forget to acknowledge our progress. We overlook the small wins that build up to our ultimate goal. We get so focused on the finish line that we don't enjoy the journey. But the journey is where the real growth happens. But let me tell you, celebrating your wins along the way is essential for staying motivated and maintaining momentum. It keeps the spirit high and the energy flowing. Think of it like running a marathon. Each milestone is like a water station that refreshes and recharges you. You wouldn't expect to run 26.2 miles without stopping to catch your breath, hydrate, and maybe even enjoy a little snack, right? These breaks are crucial for your endurance. The same goes for your financial journey. Taking time to celebrate keeps you energized and focused. Celebrating your milestones, no matter how small, gives you the fuel you need to keep going. It's a reminder of your progress and your potential. It reminds you that you're making progress, that you're capable of achieving your goals, and that this debt-free life is within reach. Each celebration is a step closer to your dream. Now, when I say celebrate, I'm not talking about throwing a lavish party every time you pay off a credit card. Keep it simple and meaningful. Remember, we're trying to get out of debt here, not go further in. So keep your celebrations budget-friendly. Celebrating your wins can be as simple as going out for a family pizza night, enjoying a special meal together, enjoying a movie night at home with everyone gathered around and having fun, or planning a fun weekend activity. These moments create lasting memories. The key is to choose something that feels like a treat, something you wouldn't normally do, but also something that aligns with your budget. It should be special yet sensible. Think about what motivates you and your family. What brings joy and excitement to your household? Maybe it's spending quality time together, enjoying a favorite hobby, or trying something new, or simply having some well-deserved fun. These moments are priceless. Whatever it is, make sure it reinforces your commitment to your goals and strengthens your family bond. Celebrations should bring you closer together. Remember, celebrating your successes is not about spending money. It's about acknowledging your hard work, appreciating how far you've come, and getting re-energized for the journey ahead. It's about the joy of progress. This journey to financial freedom is a team effort, right? Everyone's contribution matters. So make sure you're celebrating your wins as a family. Share the joy and the pride. Get everyone involved in planning your celebrations. Make it a collective effort. Let the kids come up with ideas for fun, budget-friendly activities. Their creativity can be surprising. When you achieve a milestone, gather everyone together and talk about what it took to get there. Reflect on the journey. Acknowledge the sacrifices you made, the hard work you put in, and the progress you've made as a team. These discussions are important. These celebrations are not just about the event itself. They're about creating lasting memories and strengthening your family bond. They are the glue that holds your journey together. They're about teaching your kids the importance of setting goals, working hard, and celebrating achievements together. These lessons are invaluable. So go ahead, give yourselves a pat on the back, enjoy the small victories, and remember, you're not just paying off debt, you're building a legacy of financial freedom for generations to come. Your efforts today will inspire future generations. Well, folks, there you have it, a step-by-step guide to help your family crush debt and win with money. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and a whole lot of teamwork. But I want you to know, I believe in you. I've seen countless families just like yours break free from the chains of debt and achieve incredible things. So stay focused, stay encouraged, and remember, you've got this. Now go out there and make those money goals a reality.